one of the most storied venues in college football, Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Here in South Bend, this is one of the most revered college campuses and college football shrines. You know, touchdown Jesus, all of the excitement at Notre Dame Stadium. You hear the echoes of the Irish every time you step on the field. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. The Ducks ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Offense in a bunch formation. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
I love the offense coming out being aggressive on the first play of the game. They're trying to take momentum right away, but the defense was waiting, and they were ready, and they get the interception. You can't start a ball game better than the way the defense just did there.
I'm about to say, the defense loves that they came out like that, too. Like, expecting the pass, played the pass, made the first big play in this ball game, the very first play of the game.
No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Dante Moore. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. The run inside. It's Hill. Stop. Nothing. Denied right in his tracks, and it's 4th down for this defense. The kicker looks a little disappointed. He'll not come into the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Wants to adjust the pattern. Moore to throw for it on 4th down. Back's looking for the goal line. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Carr unloads to the right. The short hands, it's Flanagan. All kinds of room to the right. At the 20. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And back in the day, you used to line up and your tight end was a blocker and you threw it to him short. Now, these guys are being so dynamic in space and so athletic. Now they can make big, huge plays for your offense and put points on the board in a hurry.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Fielded in the end zone, it's Stewart. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Running into the open space. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. And the Ducks headed quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They go right back to him. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
He really shows you his skills on that last run, and I feel like today, if you're a running back at Oregon, you are expected to be explosive. You're not going to be a guy that goes in between the tackles and gains 3 yards, and that's okay. I feel like now today, because of all the great running backs they've had here recently, if you get into the second level, you're
might have a chance. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a first down. I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
On the snap, it's Davison. Picks up the first down. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays.
You can see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell.
Snap to the back. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Here's Moore to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. Moore trying to get everyone on the same page. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, they were trying to set up an outbreaking route here on 3rd and long, trying to get a receiver open in space, just couldn't.
Forget the kick, he wants to throw it. And he grabs it, got to get to the marker.
We'll give the return team credit there because they were able to rally and get a massive stop. Now, the kicking team thought they had the perfect play, and they snap it to the up man. He sees his target downfield, throws the completion, everything's going right. But the return team able to make a massive tackle. The gamble does not pay off, and that is a critical turnover on downs.
And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
Yeah, how about the running back showing you a little agility, baby? A little toe tapping on the sidelines. He looked like a wide receiver. Make sure he kept his feet in bounds, makes the catch, gets some positive yards.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the ground, he's got it again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. The give is to Williams. Gain of 8 is now 3rd and 2. Notre Dame right back to the line. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he enough to move the chains.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. Snagged out of the air. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. They're in the gun, third down. Here's Carr. Back open in the middle. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Throwing, Carr. Here's a heap. It's complete on the right side. There's a crease. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Notre Dame has it now, first and goal. Tight end now in motion. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
Lets it fly. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Goes to the option. He'll toss it.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
On the option. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Now here's more. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Down more. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. They convert the 4th down, but back to the line with no time to waste. Moore fires to the middle. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Back to pass, it's Carr. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield.
Makes the grab in their space. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Let's not complicate this. My man is better than your man. Find your matchups and go get him.
After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 13. Running inside, it's Williams. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Now Oregon will call its second timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Here's Carr to throw. Stepping to the right. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. Final timeout taken here by the Ducks. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Throwing more. Moving out to the right. He's going to run it. Quarterback gets the first down. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense.
He lets one fly deep. He's got it down the field. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Dante Moore. Pressure coming. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Moore will throw. Oh, they're after him. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. He'll bring it back looking for help. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. The give to the lone running back. Open space at the 25. Oh, he's got some space. Big gainer there that'll look good in the stat column, but not quite enough to put any points on the board before time expires here in the first half. Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The run inside. It's Davison. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Here's Moore to throw. Got his man on the right. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. There he goes. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
The Ducks are flying down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Moore. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Moore to throw for it on 4th down. He's got it down the middle. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hill. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 32-29.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up. In the gun on 3rd down, Moore. They're working that left side. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
You can see why this running back is on the field on 3rd down. He's a weapon in the passing game. Really nice job by the quarterback. He got through his progressions really, really quickly. Found the running back, just dumped it off, and he was able to make something happen with it, move the chains, keep the offense on the field.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
He's got it again. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've been less physical than the offense. They've owned the line of scrimmage. They're running the football, putting a drive together. All right, now in the red zone, field shrinking. How do they handle this situation? Bring more bodies, be more physical, be more aggressive.
From the red zone, it's Davison. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
This guy has been hard to bring down on this drive for the defense, and the D's lucky there because it was a DB that saved a touchdown. When he got into the second level, he put the Jets on. There were people in the stadium holding their breath thinking he might break it, but this defense up front, they've got to be able to slow him down a little bit.
Trying to barge their way in. Touchdown Ducks! With that, they grab the lead here in the second half. You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
And right down the middle. On the move from inside his 5. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Going downfield for the big play. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Oh, that was a terrific return as he takes it to the 9.
That's a bad decision by the quarterback. In that area of the field, you have got to be careful. If the guy's not wide open, you've got to throw that football away because not only are you getting it picked off, but he's returning it now down close to your goal line and setting his offense up in great field position.
They'll run it. It's Davison. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of the game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock. Get a few first downs, and I can end this football game on offense.
Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. Notre Dame will now use its 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Now the pitch. Beck's going for the goal line.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking we're going to use our speed to our advantage, and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up this first down on 3rd and short. But how about the defense? Everybody's staying home.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
You know, good teams just know how to close games out, and you're seeing that right now with this team, right? Their defense just had a massive takeaway. The offense able to capitalize on that with a touchdown, so they've padded their lead, and this just speaks to, I think, the experience in the locker room and also the playmakers they have. This game is starting to feel like a blowout.
Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. The last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Carr. Finds his back in the middle.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback, rally to the football, gang tackle, and you're going to win this game.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. To the air again, Carr. Here comes the heat. Made the catch with enough for the first down, but he was out of bounds, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
And after failing